Hey, what's going on out there, veteran influencers? Once again, Chris Levine. And today we have something a little bit different. We're going to go to the field and we're going to be doing some tutorial for the combat fitness test. Specifically, we're going to go over the grenade toss, pretty much tips and tricks on how you can improve your accuracy. And not only that, but just a couple different techniques for you to properly and fully utilize the technique. So right here, I'm pretty much explaining the process and what you're going to do for the grenade toss portion of it. So first, you're going to have the ammo can because you're going to be finishing up the maneuver under fire. And what you're going to do is you're going to actually bring it next to that cone that's right there on the right. From there, you're going to actually go to the cone that's on the left where you see all the grenades. And that'll be your next portion of it. Just in case you're wondering, the reason why I'm doing a voiceover right now is because I did an actual video, as you can see how I'm talking, but the sound got really messed up. So now pretty much one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video in the first place is because I've just noticed during so many of our combat fitness tests, so many Marines have a problem with actually ensuring that the grenade, makes it in the pit. So as you can see right here, I'm kind of showing the technique of the actual throwing. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your left arm up just like such, or your right arm if you're left arm or left-handed, excuse me. So you'll put that opposite arm up, and what you're going to do is your throwing arm is going to follow that guide arm. So like for me, I'm right-handed, so my left arm will go up. And instead of throwing it like a baseball, you're going to actually lob it up so that it actually lands up and inside the pit. Now, I know I'm kind of blocking it right now, but you can kind of see the cones in a second. See that cone that's in the middle? There's 4 cones that's actually surrounding it. And the objective is to make it to where you're inside those 4 cones, but that cone that's in the middle is used pretty much like a reference. So it allows you to kind of aim from where you're at to give you a target. So from here, what I did was, like I told you earlier, you grab the ammo can, you'll set it down next to the right cone, and then you'll grab the grenade and you'll toss it. Right after that, you'll drop and do your 5 push-ups without even hesitating. Don't wait to see if the grenade hits. Don't wait to see if somebody else gets hit. Don't wait for nothing. So pretty much throw the grenade and then you drop down and do your 5 push-ups. Now, a lot of people actually use improper form while they're doing the push-ups as well because they're so into trying to rush it. However, you're supposed to actually utilize proper form and technique when you're doing the push-ups as well. So once again, you're going to put that opposite arm up, use it as the guide. I like to stand sideways because it makes it a little bit easier to throw. And then you follow that guide arm with your throwing arm, and you drop as you're throwing the grenade to the ground and do your 5 proper form push-ups. So pretty much right here, I'm just going over different mistakes that people make whenever they're actually throwing the grenade. Like I see a lot of people like overhand throwing it, or it's so funny because they'll just throw it short. And I'm like, how do you throw the grenade completely short? You see, just like that right there. I see that all the time. So, or you see it just like that where somebody does like a fast pitch. This isn't baseball, people. You're actually going to lob it over and try to float it into the impact area. So here we go. Guide arm up, lob it, and you're going to throw it over. Now, even though this sounds like such a simple technique, and you would figure everyone would get it right, I see also often that people fail at the grenade toss, or they fail to get the proper points for the grenade toss. Now, if you don't know, for the grenade toss, you subtract 5 seconds from your overall maneuver under fire whenever you actually make the grenade into the pit. However, if you miss, you add 5 seconds to your time. So here we go. Once again, proper form. Guide arm up, throw the grenade, drop down, do your 5 push-ups. Now, I like to do actual sections to where we practice specifically doing just the grenade toss. Like, a lot of people don't really practice in the grenade toss, and I think that's kind of why they fail to master it. Even when I was a drill instructor, I had my recruits practice the grenade toss. Like if we were at chow or any open time that we had after PT, I would always bring the grenades with us. That way we would utilize it to improve for our CFT, especially when it was near that time. Anytime we were up north at Camp Pendleton, we always had the grenades out there, and during chow or before chow or even after chow, we would practice not only the grenade toss, we would also do rope climbing, pull-ups, push-ups, crunches as well. So, like I said, it takes time and practice. It may not seem like it, but the grenade toss is definitely a skill. And even though, if you notice the cones, I know it's kind of hard to gauge because it's on camera, but I did not put the cones as far away as it normally is supposed to be. So by the order, I believe it's like 22 and a half yards away from the grenades. But because, like I said, it's on camera and I wanted to actually show you guys and have it actually be somewhat in the frame, I didn't move it as far. Now, not for some reason, I've always gotten a hit on my grenade toss, but there's so many people, and I know that you guys are definitely benefited from this. So, thank you guys so much for everything. Don't forget to subscribe. Please give it a thumbs up if you did learn something from this. And I got a new intro and a new outro, so go ahead and check that out. I know you guys are going to enjoy it. I appreciate everything you guys have done, all the support, and I just thank you guys so much for everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget to practice your grenade toss.